Alright, so as you guys just saw, it runs, obviously. Did a few minor major things. Leon hooked us up with a aluminum radiator from a 300ZX that he had laying around, which is still not bolted in. It's fine. We hooked up the trans cooler, mounted that. I think you guys saw that. Still don't have any exhaust created yet. It's not important. The MAF is taped on. It's not important. A bunch of the wiring was moved out of the way. It's been draped over here. So now it's all kind of inside here. Leon went ahead and mounted up the gas pedal from the Yukon and then welded on the stock Miata pedal to it. I'm not sure why, but it does get full travel. The gauges do still work, which is fantastic. Leon has gone ahead and made us a shifter lever, so now we can change gears in the transmission. It is an automatic after all. I brought back the seats and the dash so we can go ahead and throw the dash back into it, mount the seats. Corey has gone ahead and donated this big turbo to us, so we'll show more about that later. I think he's also giving us a new fuel pump. Not positive about that. So we were just filling up the transmission with trans fluid, and basically we're going to bolt stuff back into the car, and it's time for the first test drive.
I bet you can't max that pump out with just a NA car.
This is 5 times the size.
You know, I've had enough of your shit, Andrew.
Why don't you tell them what's going on? What you doing over here?
Playing Tetris.
That's what you gotta do.
Pulling the stock ROM out of the ECU so we can play with it a little bit. Disabling the map so we can go speed density for right now for just kind of get things going. And then we'll do it right and we'll change the operating system to speed density table once you're ready for boost.
Oh man, so I did this really nasty burnout with your car earlier on here. I did it in the air. I'm gonna tell you something right now though. I put it in the air, I put it in gear, and I smacked the gas just real quick to make sure everything was working. You're gonna die. This thing is a death trap. Those wheels picked up so much speed, so fast.
I heard it was the party.
I like the party. You're the first one to drive.
I definitely don't party. You can be the first person to drive this. Because when it breaks, it's here.
Me and you wearing sippy cup helmets out here in the parking lot.
I'll be eating food through a straw after I drive this bitch. Oh yeah, here look.
Oh wow.
I told you it looks a lot more sophisticated from the bottom.
It is.
I built it from the bottom up. So
certainly not going to get jammed
I had to
up.
flatten this out and drill a hole, and then I had to cut off that piece for the original linkage and drill it out, and then I took all lock nuts that we had laying around because it was all stuff we had laying around. So I went through the original spot where the cable goes, so when it goes back, just like that.
That was all the gears?
Yep. It doesn't have very many. Yep.
So right there is that first?
Mills Park.
Oh, so it works like
Yeah.
like it used to.
Uh-huh.
The old
Park, and then
reverse, neutral.
Oh, that was actually neutral, drive, and then the other worthless gears.
1 and 2.
Yes, boy.
We got to find something to do with this harness before the dash goes back in, because it's kind of freaking me out. Leon wants to drive it with no dash, but I don't think so.
Why?
All right, first driving test, take 1. Probably not a whole lot. 87, right?
I put the high octane timing map.
No!
We get
How am I supposed to get good fuel economy?
You won't drive this to work, dude. You gonna put tag on and drive to work?
You want to make me that bash bar?
Fuck yeah.
I'll put the lights on and do everything else.
Legit? Oh, that'd be amazing.
Well, we need a windscreen.
That'd be
Just need
easy.
a helmet.
Dude, yeah. Helmet.
Just a helmet?
Yeah.
It's great on helmet.
Hey. So, yeah, it's like stuck in second or locked up because I just want. Yeah. But it picks up speed fast.
I saw.
Yeah, it picks up speed pretty quick.
How did it feel? Does it feel like being attached to a motor and nothing else?
No, it's sluggish.
It definitely feels like it on your eyes.
But
There's so much exhaust.
when he does that transmission thing, yeah, it's gonna be nice.
The light is very nice.
Is it helping?
Yeah, because I can't see anything in here without it.
You wanna go for a quick ride?
Do I?
hey,
No. Does
actually-
everyone else? Yes.
Grab my scanner real quick. I'll clear the code. Good? Nah, it's fine. I can't see.
You don't really need anything else in a second.
Ooh, crunchy.
Yeah, I can't see fuck all of these here.
I know it's what I said.
This looks safe.
It's not too bad.
Please don't go nuts, Leon. You know how I am.
I think after you go for a ride, you'll be like, wow, that was really mild. Compared to what you think. Like, totally controllable. Okay.
Did you say raptor?
It's a tractor.
It sounds like it's gonna die.
It's just idle real low.
Oh, because it's in second. And it's at like 400 RPM.
I don't know why it's... I'm just hoping it doesn't die. Slide along like it's a Model A.
Yeah.
There you go. It's like boggy McGee. But it picks up pretty good though once it starts going.
What'd you do?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing?
I was just if you want to go for a ride.
What's different?
Nothing yet.
What are you
I was
doing?
just gonna turn that code off real quick.
I'm gonna order pizza.
You gonna order a pizza? Can you see anything that you're doing?
Yeah.
You don't follow rules, and I don't like that.
I know. I don't know if this is gonna work.
Did it work?
It felt a lot better. Whoever did the alignment on this like 10 years ago did a really good job. It spins, but it goes straight. I mean, it dances around like it's on glass, but it goes straight.
Yeah, that's pretty wicked.
So that's the original tune just unlocked right there, so
Okay.
that's not, it's still stumbling a little bit because we don't have the O2s or anything hooked up right now.
Right, it's doing its best to calculate what's going
Yeah,
on.
so it's running the worst that it's going to. So right now, I think he's gonna tune out the O2s just to get us by, so we can go screw around with it. And then after we build the turbo piping, put the O2s how it's supposed to be.
So what's weird for me is like that wasn't at Datsun level of warp speed.
No,
It's pretty quick though,
it's pretty quick. It's alright.
and it hasn't been modified yet.
Yeah.
It's the fact that this is the start, and it's
So it's
easily
got a lot more torque than the Datsun
it's
had.
easily the fastest thing
Wait,
I've
no, it
ever
doesn't.
owned.
That's a lie. The Datsun had
Yeah.
twice as much torque.
Yeah, what are you talking about? So my other question is, do we cut the episode here and show them everything else in the daylight tomorrow?
Turned off some codes. I added some fuel to it. Took the torque management away.
Added fuel.
Why do I feel like you did the line pressure and then you didn't?
No, I
All slip. No traction.
Actually, I wasn't full throttle there for a little bit.
Oh, we're still going?
I wanted to make sure I didn't leave any marks. I'm just gonna punt. This will be fun to race the four-wheeler with. From a dig down.
My
It
hands are
does pick
shaking.
up pretty good.
Did it? Oh yeah. Means you're having fun.
Yeah.
You're fine.
you're fine.
Nah.
Jeez.
Oh, they can't see it anyway. Doesn't matter.
Mine's
Everything's
like,
dark.
Line up right here.
mine's like the only thing it would be shaking for is it needs a Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
needs that sugar rush.
The sugar rush. Dude,
Donate Mountain Dew.
We could give them a PO box.
Yeah, a
Actually-
fake one.
Well, no. By the time they see this, what? Nobody wins.
Nobody wins. Yeah.
By the time they see this, I'll have my pay, and I could just go make one.
Yeah, boy. This is one of those builds. It's like a rat rod, or like an aerial atom, or like
With none of the engineering, none of the safety.
no, it's all engineering. As I toot my own horn.
Part of the plastic trim is folded in half.